Hi everybody, it's Leticia back again from Leticia's Doll Nursery, and I'm here today to do a Q&A put on by one of our Dolly sisters in the community, which is Leisha from Binkies and Blankies Nursery. And I decided to join in on her tag and answer these questions. It's just 10 questions, y'all, so it's not going to be long. And today with me I have my little Anaya, which is my Gabby Gill scope. She was brought to life by Wolf Song Nursery, and I've had her for, I don't know, maybe 2 years, I believe. I think 2 years. But she's going to be joining me for this tag. And in the background, if you can see, I have London back there holding her little baby doll, and my little Camry back here in the background. So they're going to be sitting in on this tag also. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great week so far. It's the end of the week, you guys, so no worries. The weekend is here. You get the rest for those that are off on the weekends anyway. But we're going to go ahead and get into this tag, and it's called Dolly Q&A 2025. And the first question is, what is your name and the name of your channel? So, as I've already said, my name is Leticia, and my channel is Leticia's Dolly Family. Okay, how long have you had your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel, and my first video was May the 2nd of 2024. Okay, number 3, how long have you been collecting dolls? What was your first doll, and do you still have it? Well, I've been a collector all my life. I've loved dolls since I was a little girl. I used to cut out paper dolls, and I used to have the, if y'all can remember the Sears catalog that used to come in the mail, I used to take the Sears catalog and cut out the babies, and I used to play with those. But I had dolls also, but I've been a doll collector and a doll lover all my life. But as an adult, I purchased my first doll from Ashton Drake, and it was Emily Celebration of Life, and yes, I still have her. Number 4, what style of collector are you? Are you interactive or an admirer? Well, I'm both, because I like to interact with my babies. I love to dress them. I love to just go in sometimes and just look at them because they bring a sense of calmness to you. But I also admire, other people's dolls, and I like to see how they do their dolls. And even dolls that I don't collect, that's I'm not interested in putting in my collection, I still admire, dolls, because I just love all baby dolls, period. So I'm both. Number 5, what is your dream doll? Okay, let's see. I actually have 2 dream dolls, and I feel the same way about both of them, so I'm gonna say 2 because one don't outweigh the other. So my first dream doll is the Benjamin scope by Natalie Blick. I am crazy about that scope. I want that scope so bad, and it's 2 YouTubers and Dolly sisters of mine that I am in love with their Benjamin scopes, but I can admire them, can't I? And the Ephraim by Melody Hess. I love that scope too. And I don't have either one of those in my collection. So those are my 2 dream scopes, my 2 dream dolls. Number 6, what's your favorite way to play with your dolls? My favorite way to play with my dolls is just dressing. I love to dress, and I love to do hair. So I have piles of clothes, piles of bows, piles of shoes, piles of socks. I just love to dress my babies. That's the way I play with my dolls. I dress, and I may hold them for a little while. Like I said, they bring a sense of calmness, especially, with people like myself. I have anxiety. So they bring a sense of calmness to you, So that's how I like to play with my dolls. Do you take your dolls out? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't go out much because I'm spoiled through the internet, all this internet shopping. So I don't go out much, but when I do, I don't take a doll every time, but I do take my dolls out sometimes. Yes, I do. And we have meetups often. So yes, I take my dolls out. Number 8. What does that say? I can't even read my own handwriting. What is your main doll collection? My main doll collection consists of reborns or reborn-like dolls. I have a few BJD dolls, Cabbage Patches, anime, but mostly my collection consists of reborns. Okay, number 9. What is your favorite thing about collecting? My favorite thing about collecting is, oh my gosh, shopping, shopping, shopping. I love to shop for these babies. They never grow. They don't grow out of the clothes. Man, that's my favorite thing. Getting them all dressed up all pretty and doing their little hair and putting the little pretty bows, and the boys coming with their little hats and caps and shoes to match their outfits. I love dressing and shopping for these babies. I love it. Okay, number 10. What was the first Dolly channel you watched? Oh, I'll never forget it. I didn't even know it was a whole community, out there of ladies and gentlemen that collect dolls. So I knew on Facebook that it was a couple of groups on Facebook because I was part of a couple of them. So I knew it was people on Facebook, but I didn't think it was that many. But I was a part of a couple of groups on Facebook that collected dolls. So I said, wow, it's people out there like me, So hey, this is fun. Let me go ahead and join some of these groups so I won't be, left alone or feeling alone or thinking it's just me by myself collecting dolls. It's crazy, older lady, collecting dolls as everybody look at us. You too old to collect dolls. We're grown people. We're not supposed to be collecting dolls. But, you do feel that in a sense if you don't realize or if you don't know that it's a whole community out there of us. You do feel that way. So I was part of a few groups on on Facebook that collected dolls, and I didn't know anything about YouTube, how they made YouTube content. So one day I was scrolling in one of the groups and I seen somebody put up a video saying that this person should be the host of the reborn community, and it was Erica at Erica's Precious Ones. So Erica was the first video that I've ever seen about reborn dolls, and after that it was on. It was on. If you watch a certain type of video on YouTube, especially more than one time, they'll go to suggesting many other channels, related to that same subject that you're watching. So by me watching Erica's, a lot of times YouTube went to suggesting, other channels. So that's how I got into watching YouTube and meeting a lot of, YouTubers, and eventually started my own channel, because I was not going to start my own channel. I was just happy and content, sitting back collecting my dolls in private, enjoying them in my private time, and just watching other people, collect dolls. But it's fun. It is fun making videos. It really is. It's like, even though sometimes I feel like I'm sitting here talking to myself, which I know I'm not, because I just, I'm talking to everybody. Especially the ones that's watching. I'm talking to y'all and I'm interacting. But sometimes, you feel like, you just feel alone sometimes, in this hobby. But I like making the videos because it make you feel like you're in a group. You're talking to people. You're talking to other people that's collecting dolls. And it's fun. It's really fun to make videos. But y'all, that was the 10 question tag put on by Leisha at Binkies and Blankies Nursery. And I will tag her in the title. So if y'all have time, if y'all don't have anything else to do, y'all go over and participate in this tag, because it was fun. It's like getting to know, and it's nothing wrong with getting to know tags, because I feel like we should get to know each other. We're surrounded by each other. We comment on each other's channels. We watch each other. Some of us talk outside of YouTube. It's fun to get to know each other and get to know a little bit about the hobby that we're in and how we like to collect as an individual. So thank you, Leisha, for putting on this tag. It was really fun. So like I said, if y'all don't have anything else to do, and if y'all are interested, please go over and participate in Leisha's tag, and let's see your videos. And be sure you tag her in the video so she'll know that you participated in her tag. So this is the end of my video. And first I want to say thank you to all that come over and check us out. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you are not subscribed and you like my video, please hit that like button and subscribe so you can see more content coming from me and my babies. And until the next time, Anaya and I would like to say see you later and have a great weekend.